Federal Court. This is Martel.
Hi, your name's Martel?
Yes.
Yes, and this is the United States Federal Court for the District Court of Utah?
That's correct. What can I do for you?
Okay, hi. So, a couple of things. I wanted to confirm that you guys received my complaint via FedEx today.
You know what? Our person who's retrieved the mail is currently on lunch break. You will have to call back in about 30 minutes for me to confirm.
Okay, and then another thing too. So, this is a petition to free myself under the 13th Amendment. You guys unconstitutionally are either allowing someone to block me from contacting you via calling you.
Can you hold really quick? Just hold for me. All right, thank you for holding.
Okay, I really want to be clear with something. I only have 35 cents to my name, okay? I do not have any money nor any means of being able to provide for myself. What I submitted to the court today that you guys received is a petition under the 13th Amendment to free me from slavery. Now, if there are any issues, I'm going to have to ask the District Court of Utah to allow me to contact you guys electronically and through my cell phone. So that means that if there are any prohibitions that are currently existing, it is violating my 13th Amendment rights, which also means that the probable natural consequence of me not being able to contact the court because I have no money means it is also obstruction of justice under 18 U.S.C. 1961, Section 1503. So I'm going to need you to lift all restrictions of communications that are currently in place on Milan Katevsky, or else you would be violating federal law.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, when my coworker gets back from lunch break, I'm going to ask her if she's received your complaint, and then we will contact you if there's any follow-up or questions that we have about your complaint. And, of course, I will make sure that everyone here in the clerk's office is aware about, your need for, communication with us and, what's going on with your case, which is something that, we always do.
Okay, so yeah, just like I said, if I am prohibited from contacting you either via cell phone calls or emails, that is obstruction of justice, and that is aiding and abetting my slavery.
I don't think you're prohibited from contacting us. You called today. You got through to me. We do have an email.
Well, actually, yeah.
To the clerk's office.
Yeah. So I had to do *67 because whenever I call your number normally, it gets disconnected every time. So someone is tampering with my
not sure.
So somebody is tampering with my electronics.
Sure. Okay, I'm not sure, what the reason is behind that, but if that continues to happen, then I guess, you can try to start 6-7 or maybe using another cell phone to get through to us.
Sir, I only have 35 cents available to me. If I had any money, I would write to you and even use the mail USPS, because that would at least guarantee me being able to catch any of your judges who I've caught Judge Stewart violating RICO with mail fraud. So you know what? If I had the money, I would actually use USPS, but I don't have money because there's someone who is holding me indefinitely as a slave against the law, which means I have no access to money. Do you understand? I have no access to any money. I cannot get any money because I'm being held as a slave against my will. So I need that complaint.
Can I put you on another hold? Can I put you on another hold, please?
Yeah. Still holding on.
All right, thank you for holding.
Yeah. Okay.
So again, I'm not sure why you haven't been able to get through to us. Please, those issues don't continue. I'm sorry. One more hold, please. Yeah, so again, not sure the reasons why you haven't been able to get through to us, but
Okay.
I guess
If you want to make notes,
you're gonna have to start
here,
with something.
if you want to make notes in your system, can you please say that Mossad, and Mossad is spelled Mossad, the Republic of China, or the Republic of India has illegally gotten access to my phone and email account in which they have been impersonating me and fraudulently preventing me from getting access to the courts. So when this is filed, I need both written confirmation that you understand the nature of it is an emergency, and that that it has to be sent through the mail, and also has to be sent to my email, and I should receive a phone call, because you know what? If I wasn't being placed in this position of being held as a slave against my will, I would have just said, just send it to the mail. But you know what? Because some people believe they're better than the Constitution, I'm gonna tell them fuck off. Like, I got to free myself from slavery, and my petition is a petition to free myself from slavery. So that needs to be decided as soon as possible. All right.
Okay. So listen, we'll be on the lookout for it, and we will contact you. Contact us if you have to. *6 on us, *6 us, and you'll get through to us. Same way you're able to get through today.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day. Bye bye.